Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. This is Divine Guidance 717 and I am here today to do the Twin Flame weekly reading. I'm excited, guys. How are you doing today? I hope everybody's having a good day. Very happy to be here. I thank all of my tribe members for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, as well as comments, and all the love, the tokens of love, the emails, just being awesome. I'm just really enjoying you guys accepting me and appreciating my gift. And just being real and having a good time. If you're new, welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Everybody, well, me as a divine feminine, I feel the divine feminines are still kind of guarded. The masculine is in his emotions right now because he's very hurt. He's that he has a lot of people in his life. Their masks are coming off. People that he chose over you. A lot of masks are coming off when it comes to people in his life. And it is really doing not on him when he has to, because he's going through an awakening. He's waking up and noticing that how much he's actually heard this divine feminine, him or her, take it how it resonates. If I say him, please don't take it personal, guys. He's in his deep emotions right now. He's deeply in love, and he's sorry. He's very remorseful. He's deeply in despair. He's depressed. He's missing her like crazy, him or her. He's truly sorry. But at the same time, divine feminine is guarded. Some are, some aren't. Take it how it resonates to your story. Do not take this. This is a general read, okay? If you need a reading, please email me. The information is down below, babies. But he's feeling it now, y'all. Okay, put it like that. The masculines are opening up. Their heart chakra is busted wide open. Okay, and they are in love, and they know we need to be where they're supposed to be, but they're just wanting and hoping and wishing that you open the door, divine feminine, and let them in when they come. Okay, so let's get started. First card we have out is a man holding coin in reverse. So the divine masculine right now currently is going through financial constraints. He is suffering financially. He is not in a good space when it comes to his finances. In reverse, it also can mean the King of Pentacles in reverse also does anything for money. They are willing to anything out of off the scale to get finances. Okay, so that's the overall energy here. Let's dig a little bit deeper and get some more off of that. Other than that, it's pretty good. He's just really sorry. He's in his feelings. He's in his emotions. I feel it really deeply. A lot of masculines are numbing right now, drinking, smoking, popping pills. They probably got to pop pills to go to bed at night. And community. Community is the card right here that's upright. So the community is a part of the masculine. He chose the community over you, and he's learning a financial lesson right in front of the community. He chose the community in third-party situations over his actual happy family. But he's focused on getting his happy family back together. His mind is focused on what he needs to do to get his family structure back on track. He wants to rebuild. He's happy. He wants to 10 of cups now. That's what he's focused on. Though he's coming back, divine feminine, if he comes back to you, he's coming back financially strapped. But together, him coming back to you and being honest and walking in his truth and not caring what the community says and closing the actual door, walking away with integrity and meaning it and being firm and standing firm, and it will bring his abundance back. So anybody that's worried about been saying that if he's broke or whatever, he knows now where his abundance is. And with divine feminine right now, divine feminine is happy where she is right now. She is blossomed in her abundance. She's growing financially. She's upright when it comes to her finances. And the masculine is watching her. He's very happy when he's watching her. He knows where it's supposed to be. And you guys have to understand on Twin Flame journey, it is you put the foot on this person's shoe, the other one take it off, and they put the other shoe on the other foot. So what happens is that the masculine, when he was upright, he did not do right by the feminine. He was all about the community. Okay. He's learned a community lesson right now. They are teaching him that they really didn't give a shit, because he's upside down his finances, and the community is just sitting there laughing and gossiping and talking about him. Wow, he has given up his happy family for these people. Okay. But he's understanding. So right now he's in his feelings about the situation, and he's really deep in sorrow because he's seeing the picture clearly, and he knows that his blossom abundance is about to walk away from him, or may have already gambled and lost this opportunity. But he wants to bring balance to the situation when it comes to the divine feminine and the situation with you guys. He wants to bring balance. The yin and the yang is twin flame card also. That's complete balance between you both aligning together. That's what he wants to do. Because right now he's not happy where he is, where he sits. He's in a dark place. He's not feeling good about life. This is also bad health. He's not feeling good in his body. The masculine is not feeling good. And he's sitting back watching the divine feminine happy. And if you guys have kids, he sees you happy with the kids without him. And that's breaking his heart even more because he knows why he doesn't have any sun coming through his window. He understands that. Why I be trying to tell people I'm not beating up on anybody, male or female, the divine masculine or feminine. I keep it real regardless. And what is going on right now is he is going through a storm warning. There is a tower in his life. That's why his finances are upside down. His life is not. Everybody's faces are being shown. The truth is kind of what's going on here because of how he did you, divine feminine. For taking the wrong journey. For taking the wrong journey, the wrong path, not focusing on what was important. He went after what glittered and what he thought was truly his abundance when it was not. And now he has to sit here and learn this lesson, y'all, when it comes to what's real, being genuine, authentic. Authentic is what counts, not what glitters, because everything that glitters is not gold. And he's finding out he thought the grass was green on the other side, and it was actually only green because it came from Lowe's. Okay. Yeah. Taking the wrong journey away from his woman, holding heart, away from divine feminine. Masculine is in pain because he lost his baby. He hurt her, or him taking how it resonates. It's our final card. Going through this type of situation and not having control of the situation. So the masculines are normally used to being in control of everything. That's why they have to learn this lesson too, because they've been wrong when it comes to being a control freak and not being righteous. Yes, and that's about to be a death put to the situation that he's in right now. If he's with a karmic, that situation is about to end. He has found out this person is a snake. They have been stealing from him, stealing his abundance, and they have not been true. This person has been focused into the community and has been playing the masculine against the community. He's about to move away and move towards his destiny. His divine feminine is where he's headed. Okay, that's what he wants to head towards the divine feminine. So the masculine wants to head. Spirit guides, ancestors of light, please give me one when it comes to blossom and abundance. Let's dig, y'all. Let's find out. Because right now he's in a space of ready to surrender and just take the bull, take the ass whooping and get it over with, so he can get to his blossom and abundance and his balance and happiness and his woman holding the heart. He's ready to get to his happy family and get back on track. That's what the masculine's ready to do. He's ready to take his punishment. I was supposed to do another reading first, but I did this one. Spirit told me to do this one. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so we have the hangman knows, and it's on top of blossom abundance. He knows in order for him to get back his actual happiness and his blessings and get back on the right side of the universe, the right side of higher power, and leave the devil's side, he has to go through and reap this karma for him turning his back on his journey. The masculine is taking it in, y'all. He's taking it in. He's ready to surrender. He's afraid. He's scared. He's overwhelmed because he's not used to healing. He's used to walking around unhealed and living in devil energy, living in the 5 of cups and regrets and sorrows. But that's where he is right now. He's in deep regret right now and depressed because he knows that in order to bring balance to the situation, He has to reap the karma first. He knows it. He knows it. Yeah, he's stressed out about it too. He's not happy about it, but he knows he has to do it because he was focused on the wrong cups, empty cups. He was focused on unhealed pain. He was focused on everybody except for what he's supposed to be focused on, his full cup, his true love. And in order to bring balance back to the situation and to keep forward and turn this sun card upright, he has to go through his karma, which is the storm. He got to go through to get to the proper, to turn this journey upright and get him back to where he's supposed to be. Okay. So the sun right now reversed. The reason why there's no illumination is because, like I told you, the masculine had this reading is not a lot about divine feminine. It's surrounding her or him. Whoever's in divine feminine energy. This reading is surrounding. It's about the masculine. The sun card in reverse. He's not happy. He has not been happy in this position. Even if he's been, the Emperor reverse has no integrity. They do not take accountability for anything. They're very controlling. They're not a good father. They will walk away from you. They will buy what they want and leave you hurting, leaving you in poverty. They won't take care of anything. They're very dismissive, very mean. Okay. He has not been wanted to shine a lot on what he has been doing and how he has done his family. It's looking like a masculine has left his family behind and turned his back on his family for the community, and he's learned a valuable lesson because now he has to transform and go through this karma in order to get back on track and turn upright. He's learning right now. The masculine is going through a transformation. What did I say? The on top of the storm, in order to get back and get to his good luck and his abundance on his correct path and turn upright as the emperor, he has to make it through the storm. And then he will walk right into good luck and his journey will be corrected, which will lead him back to his divine feminine, where he's supposed to be, his happy family, his balance, his yin and yang. Yeah, that's what's going on here. The masculine is going through a transformation, a painful one, but he's going through a transformation. He's about to begin it's like an acceleration, an accelerated transformation. That's what's going on here because he's been off the wrong path for too long. Whoever masculine resonates with this story here. And he's pissed off. He's pissed off because the Knight of Swords in reverse, because he's off his path and off his journey. And because he's off his journey, he's pissed off now and angry because he's not getting what he wants. He wants his divine feminine. He wants to start over again right away and just go back in and jump back in like nothing's never happened. And he's angry because of that. But you can't be angry when you chose your path, masculine. You have to go back in the right way. However you left out, you got to go right back through that, which is the Tower, to make it correct so that you guys can balance this out and will not have to come back here again. You see what I'm saying? He was not listening to his intuition. He was ignoring his intuition out of fear. He knew when he chose the wrong person that he was choosing the wrong person. The masculine's gut told him he was choosing the wrong person. Because he has to take the same turn that he took to leave his divine feminine, the way he left him or her. They left him or her. They have to take that same energy and go backwards and redo it again, just to come back through the door the right way. That's what the universe is making them do. They're making them walk backwards and go back around and come back to it because they knew better. When they made the decision that they made, their intuition was lit. The masculine is very smart, very, very intuitive, and very, very gifted. Okay, whoever masculine this is very gifted. And he already knew that he was an emperor, okay? He knew what his calling was, this masculine. Yeah, that's why he's going through a harsher punishment. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, he betrayed himself, refusing to open up and look at things. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, he betrayed his gift. The divine feminine was betrayed. He betrayed his abundance. He's on top of the blossoming abundance. And now he's sitting back, having to change his perspective because he's separated from what he loved the most, which was finances. But he loved it the wrong way. See, an emperor runs kingdoms, but with the emperor, it's about power and control and ego and all that stuff that the men do, you know. So with him, it was all about being in control of the situation. So he did not look at things the right way. He looked at things the way he wanted to look at it, you know. And in order to have balance, first forgive himself so that he can move to actually put the work in. The emperor works. The emperor fights. A warrior. You don't sit there and it's just in a depressed state like this, expecting for somebody to come give you something. You know, the masculine has to understand that you have to fight for what you want, what's really yours. If he really wants to hold it, just like, okay, who's gonna come get my heart? Okay, resonate. Yeah, that's the divine feminine is not focused on none of that. Divine feminine has balanced out everything in his or her life right now. They are standing in their strong power. They are very strong right now. They're not focused on the masculine. Pity side has to do their work. Okay, divine feminine had to go through the storm as well and learn his or her lessons as well in order to get to where they are. And masculine has to do the same now. It's his turn. And he's been putting it off for a very long time, him or her. They've been playing around. What did I say? And on top of the sun, I'm happy, right? Not happy. The reason why they cannot have illumination, the masculine don't have control as far as manifesting anything. He can't manifest right now. The sun's in reverse. He's not happy in any part of his life right now because he's not being his authentic, true self. And because of that, the tower is coming in, boom, to tear down everything that's not real. Because he allowed, the reason why the storm's coming in too, the masculine allowed a false divine feminine to ruin, and he chose someone that was a mental patient. He chose someone that was unstable. He chose a master manipulator. He chose a person that needs to be in the psych ward over divine feminine, that was pretending to be divine feminine. He chose a clone, and now he sees this person is not stable, and they are not his pinnacle. They are not his happiness. This person is of the community. They are an enemy. And this person was sent to the masculine to teach them a lesson about lust versus love, about vanity versus stability. Okay? Yeah. And in order for him or her, whoever this resonates for, to get to their wheel of fortune, their good luck, they have to release this person. Like I told everybody, us as divine masculine feminine, we are the divine beings. We have to release our karma. The karmics are karma, okay? Our karma. That in order for your masculine to receive his wheel of fortune, which is his blessings, abundance, abode, every happiness, joy, prosperity, everything that's good, you got to release the psychopath. Psychopath has to be released. The sociopath has to be let go, okay? And he has to be the one to do it, him or her. They can have resonate. They have to be the one to release this person. The tower, we got 2 towers, y'all. Accelerated transformation. And when it's accelerated by the universe, that's painful. Because he did not stand in his truth. He's about to be ripped ass into authenticity in order to get back on track. Because he owes to his divine feminine. Yes, he does. He is real. And he about to pay for that. He knew his real was the whole time. And taking the wrong journey. Because he took the wrong journey, he's pissed off, but he should be mad at himself. The Knight of Swords. Because he's the one that chose to be imbalanced. Okay? He chose this path. He knew it was unbalanced when he chose it. He just was trying to run from healing, trying to be a smart ass. And it backfired. He ran right into a mental patient who manipulated him and sucked him dry out of finance. This person lives in fairy tale land. You know how people make up stuff like, say, oh, my mom, do you remember Andrew Cunanan, who killed Versace? May my baby rest in peace. I love Versace. Oh. But Andrew Cunanan was a psychopath. He was the queen of cups, too. He was a psycho. He made up all types of stories. That's what this person did. They sold your masculine a dream. Okay, it's karmic. They lied. They're an emperor power. They are born to be an emperor and to run empires, and you fall for a psycho ward patient. Okay? So in order for, there's a tower here next to both. It's a tower on top of the masculine, Look, it's a tower on top of the emperor. And there's a tower under the psycho patient. Okay. So therefore, that means this situation here is about to be blown to smithereens. Is what it means, y'all. There's no on top of the high priestess. If the master does not do it and follow the suit like he's supposed to, he is jeopardizing losing his divine feminine, no faith in the situation coming back together if he does not follow what he thought was reality and brings the truth into your life. This master has the opportunity to fix the situation, but he has to do what he's supposed to do. If he does not, divine feminine, the high priestess who is upright, will be gifted to someone else. Okay? That's what's going on here. The masculine likes to gamble, and most emperors do because they like to be in control. You know, they control empires. What happened here is the masculine was in the mind state from his past lifetime of being an emperor. He was in the energy of it, but he wanted to be in reverse. You can't be that. That's not what an emperor does. So you wanted to play, I'm going to be an emperor. I know I'm supposed to be upright right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to turn upright when I do it. That's not how it works. That's why we got to an accelerated rude awakening, a painful transformation, like that they get pulled and twisted. Remember how quick on Full House when Steve Urkel turns to Stefan Urkel, how quick it happened. That's what's about to happen here, y'all. Just saying. And Eight of Wands. Then the divine masculine is going to contact the divine feminine. He's very obsessed with her. He can't wait to get his hands on her and talk to her. The Eight of Wands. They will be contacting divine feminine to let them know, tell them truth about the love and how much they love him and miss him and sorry. Yeah. The master's about to be forced out of his ego. He's having an ego death right now. And he has to accept. He's going through a transformation right now. He's trying to accept. He's about to be forced to accept that because he did not change his position, when he betrayed his divine feminine, he betrayed himself. That's what's becoming clear. He betrayed his abundance. He betrayed his destiny. Yes. And he's in a state of trying to accept that right now. And he's not wanting to accept it, but he has to. There's no point. He has to, no way around. He has to accept it. Yes. Because it's been discovered that in order to bring balance to the situation, he has to stand up into his power and close this cycle out. He's been holding on to this person for too long. On top of the sun, sitting in his feelings and his emotions. With the tower, feeling guilty about the decision that he made when he left his divine family. He realized that he chose a fuck buddy over his treasure. Okay, he for a fuck buddy. And he's seeing that now, him or her. Yeah. And he knows that after this situation here ends, in order to get to his wheel of fortune on top of the tower, in order to get to that, it's going to take a miracle. Because now all of this is in divine feminine's hands. Divine feminine decides the masculine's fate because he chose to choose something over the divine feminine that was nothing. It was clear this person was unstable. The masculine, he just wanted to prove a point. Okay. And because he wanted to prove a point to divine feminine, he is jeopardized. He jeopardized his destiny. And yes. And on top of that, he's so in deep grief and unbalanced right now. And he's drinking a lot too. Temperance in reverse is a lot of alcohol, it's alcoholism. He's off his path and he's drinking and feeling sorry for himself and deep grief about what he did. He's grieving because he know he was disloyal right here. He know he was disloyal. He knows he's loyal to his divine feminine. He knows, yeah. And he knows he victimized divine feminine. He's on top of divine feminine. He victimized her, but he was playing like he was the victim. But the psycho patient that he chose victimized him. Mental patient too. Your masculine is unstable, not stable at all when it comes to his emotions. He's back and forth. He's still trying to balance back out, but he has to be his authentic self. He's been wearing a mask for so long. And divine feminine knew that he was wearing a mask the whole time. And probably told him all of this was going to happen. But he wanted to prove a point that his rib was wrong. And his rib was not wrong. He's been forced out of complacency. He played games, he did not make a decision. He chose the path that he chose. He did everything he wanted to do. He betrayed himself, betraying his baby, betraying his heart. playing games, being manipulative, and now he has to accept the fact that he caused the situation the way it did. That's where he's sitting at right now. In order for him to grow, he has to release the situation. In order for this death to have to fall off, this karmic has to fall off so that he can blossom, or he's going to be stuck with that person, or in the energies. The masculines we've been about to go through accelerated transformation is going to be very painful. The universe is saying for divine feminine to pray and stay in love and light when it comes to the masculine. No matter how you feel, still pray for your masculine. Okay, guys? Because the math, like I tell you guys every time, people, when I get the comments from people that say, I'm not going to take him back, forget him, I was there too, okay? I used to watch readings all the time and try to make sense of it. I used to even send him to my masculine. He didn't give a shit about that because he wasn't in the space to do so, okay? I sent it to him all the time. I was like, all of that craziness, all that haywire, it's a part of this journey. So to your soul process, both of you had to learn how to love yourself, how to have self-worth, what you need to do to love yourself and to gain the self-worth that you have, the value within yourself first. The divine transform. That's what a lot of you have done. A lot of you divine feminines have been the major key to your masculine growing up. Okay? That's why you guys need to. When you're bitter and saying fuck him and all of this stuff, and that means you still need more. Where we at? Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, but that's just, I used to be the same way. I don't tell you guys nothing that I don't know. If you guys had children, this masculine is beating himself up right now. The masculine who probably was not even the kid's daddy, the emperor in reverse, he probably wasn't even the father of the children that he left you for to go take care of. He is feeling really bad right now. He is in his feelings, honey. Men and women, y'all, okay? So please understand that the grief that this person is feeling right now is like deadly. That's why I need you to give them prayer. The master's not mentally stable right now. He's been stabbed in the back in every direction. Everybody that he thought was real is not. Everything was an illusion. The only thing that was real was you. And he threw that away. He victimized it. And that's what has him messed up right now. Yeah, look. Forgiveness. What did I just say? I'm always keep. I am a true empress. I was chosen to do this. I have went through a painful transformation. I'm about to cry. Let me give me 1 second. I went through a painful transformation. I was chosen to come to this platform as divine feminine, as the empress, as the woman holding heart, to forgive my masculine. Okay, I'm one that has a child with my masculine, so I understand, guys. I get it. Okay, but I forgive him. I have forgiven. My daughter has forgiven her father. See what I'm saying? Our family as a whole has already forgiven him. You have to forgive in order for anything to clear on your path. Forgiveness is not for the person, it's for you to be able to move forward in your life and any blockages. A lot of divine feminines right now are going through financial issues too. And the ones that are the ones that are not healing, the ones that are holding grudges and resentment and anger. Okay. The ones that are blossoming are the ones that have cleared that and forgave that person and not speaking ill about that person. I don't have anything bad to say about my masculine because it's not my business. I just send praise every day and she prays and we're going about our business because you can't do something for someone all the time when God is in control, when the divine is in order. You have to take things the way that it's supposed to go. And that's out of your hands because you're not in control in the end. And I had to learn it too, just like everybody else. Yeah, because if not, you'll dissipate. Yes, all that anger, frustration, bitterness is from my divine feminine. All the anger, all the meanness, all the horrible comments about the masculine, healing either. We need to focus on self-love, y'all, okay? Self-love, self-worth is what we're focusing on here. Yes, because all vanity is going to do is take your masculine and take him down. He had to be validated because of whatever I'm always gonna say something nice with women, you know, respect our bodies, our temple, for the ones that want to do that. But he had to learn a lesson about the community. He had to learn a major lesson about it. We got community twice. Yeah, he learned a major lesson. He threw away his treasure for a cubic zirconia, for trickery. He was tricked. He was naive. He was immature, and he didn't care. He thought he was tricking the divine feminine, and he tricked himself. That's the lesson he had to learn. And now they see him losing finances, and they're the reason why. Most of them, they used them up financially. They sucked them dry, and now they're throwing them. Okay, him or her, whoever's in the energy. Yeah, because he was enlightened, y'all. The masculine was enlightened about his path. He already knew what he was supposed to do. He knew who divine feminine was to him, and instead of taking that path, he chose the lesser route, which was what glittered, and it was not gold at all. Yep. Dear God, ancestors of light, give me some more energy when it comes to divine masculine, divine feminine, the twin flame weekly reading. Please give me a couple of insights, a little bit more insight. What we got? Yeah. That's about to be a death to the situation. The situation has to die in order to be reborn again. The masculine has to die of his old self. Okay? That's what I mean by accelerated transformation. He has to die in the way he treats you, divine feminine. He has to die in the way he treats others. He has to die in wearing a false mask. He has to die in lying and deceiving himself. He has to die in being promiscuous and being a horrible, evil, delusional self. Okay, living a lie, fairy tale land person. That has, you have to go. Yeah, because if not, he's going to continue to lose. He will not have his great fortune, which is his divine feminine and his happy family. In the end, he will not have his finances. The masculine will be in poverty on the side of the road watching divine feminine grow with someone else. Yep. What did I say? He has to transform. This is the second Emperor card coming out. The Emperor has to transform, y'all. He'll have a choice. Here comes the Emperor, y'all. Accelerated. Yep. And the trickery, the person that he was with was a liar, the karmic. This person has to go. It's about to be a death to this person also. We got 2 towers, y'all. It's over. 2 towers. This karmic is about to go bye-bye. Bye-bye time. And they're gossiping about the masculine too. They're telling people about what's going on in their house. They're telling secrets about the masculine. They're telling business. They're gossiping like crazy. It's karmic. Because they don't have the vanity anymore. And they out in the community messing around trying to get the vanity back. This karmic is backstabbing the masculine when it comes to finances. And they've stole from them a lot too. They've been stealing from them, right? The person laying right next to them in the house. They're stealing from the masculine. Yep. Look, no more community. Yes. The masculine is being shown in the community. He's been backstabbed and duped by the community and the karmic right next to the karmic. Look. Yeah. A community person. He left the divine feminine a treasure, his true rib, or a community hoe. Okay? A trickster. Yeah, an unofficial person. And she's him or her is about to go. Yeah, look at this. Took the wrong path, talking about marriage and babies and stuff. Left his babies, if he has children with divine feminine, left them to go down the wrong path and take care of somebody else's kids. Who he's also finding out through gossip of the community that these babies are not his. Okay, one or all. Okay. Yeah. And it's a false contract. If you marry this person, it's not true. It was a karmic contract. It was not meant to happen. It was forced with trickery. Look, marry me spell. Yep. It's been coming out, y'all, but these energies are clearing. It's been coming out. With the masculine seeing clearly now. Expect some type of information coming in. Divine feminine. From your masculine or about your masculine. Okay? Because it's coming. He's about to go through an acceleration. An accelerated transformation. Let's get a couple more cards here so we can see and then we can get on out of here, y'all. It's been in my head all day by the Clark sisters. Just know And we are blessed and highly favored. What did I say, y'all? Crown chakra. Yes, crown chakra. The masculine is awakening, y'all. Look at that. All the trickery, all the manipulation, everything is playing from around his head. He is very aware of the direction he's going in. And as painful as this situation is, he's ready to die of his old self and transform. Yeah, that's what he's ready to do. Yeah, spread his wings and head towards his love. Community, he got to shut a lot of people out. A lot got to change. And he about to be forced to do it. The universe is going to two-tower and to wipe all this stuff out. The masculine's going to be, he got some making up to do. And he ready to go through the channels to get it done, him or her, taking how it resonates. Give me a few more messages, spirit guides, and this is light when it comes to the twin flames. It's a beautiful reading. Love conquers all. I'm telling you, love, boy, makes things happen. You never know where it's coming from. You never know who you're gonna love. I'm telling you, love, boy, makes things happen. Yes, my pebbles and baby face. Yes, you never know. You never know. Yep, healing begins. What did I say? Here we go, y'all. The emperor is coming. We got two emperors on the board. We got them in reverse, and then we got them upright on top of the reverse. Look, healing begins. Healing begins. Be about to stand in this power, him or her, in their power, and be who they're supposed to be, and walk their actual path. Yes, and bring balance to the situation. Balance the yin and yang. Twin flames. Throat chakra was blocked. And it's coming, it's clearing. The universe is clearing his head and his throat so he can say what he needs to say to the divine feminine and bring balance, new vitality, new beginning. All of this has to be cleared out for you guys to start over, and it's about to happen if it's not happening already, because he's finally listening to his intuition. He's finally listening. He's open. He's trusting. He knows it's the only way to get to where he needs to get, okay? As I told you, a lot of masculines, one thing they don't like is to be broke. And they are broke right now. They're losing finances. They're not just broke financially. They broke spiritually. They broke emotionally. They're broke, okay? And it's okay. That's a part of the transformation. Everybody's healing every single day. You always heal. The whole point of it all, y'all, before I close out, I love you. I thank you. But understand that this journey is a unique journey. And staying in negative energy, y'all, and a mean vibration and not being upbeat and sending energy towards the masculine. If it's your real true flame, if it's your real true twin flame, it's gonna come right back to you, whatever you send to them. Okay. So when you are mad at this person, still send them love and light, because you send love and light to your life. Okay. I love you guys. I thank you. I hope that somebody gets something out of this reading. If I get a thumbs down, I don't care. That means that you need healing. I pray for you, okay? This is a totally positive reading. It's beautiful. It's about transformation and growth for the masculine. He is ready to walk backwards through him or her, their divine feminine, and fix their happy family, fix their family. You ain't got to never worry about the masculine putting anybody else before his divine feminine and his children ever again. Never again. After this is over, balance is here. And there goes the emperor. Okay? I love you guys. I thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe.